Show, joined now by Greg Buttle. Greg, welcome. Always good to see you. Hopefully you had yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving.
It's always great to be seen, bud.
There you go. Let's start with Aaron Rodgers. He was cleared to practice. Jets have 3 weeks to decide whether or not to activate him. If the Jets go 3-0, that's a big if. Do you play him?
If the Jets go 0-3, I'd play him.
Really?
I'd want to find out how much he's come back and what he needs to do in the future. I don't want to wait till September 15th next year to find out that, because he's not going to play in any preseason games next year.
Why has it been so difficult, Greg, for the Jets to develop a young quarterback?
Well, first let's start with the quarterback, okay? It's about talent and frontal lobe ability. Does he think linear or does he think three-dimensional? How quickly does he react to what's happening? Is he a drop back quarterback or is he really an RPO type of a quarterback? When you look at all the quarterbacks in the league, they all throw interceptions. But it's inordinate not to throw touchdown passes, and that's the problem. And I think that it's all a mix of coaching. You've got to have a right coach that can take a round peg and put him in a square hole. And I think that that's what's happening right now. And he's had no ability to sit behind Aaron Rodgers to really watch and learn.
No, none whatsoever. And he was not expected to play this year. Just 4 plays in, he was in. Take a listen to Jets guard Laken Tomlinson on the effort the offensive line is giving.
If you're asking about intent, I think guys have the utmost 100% right intent about the way they go about their work. And, obviously we can be more detailed with some stuff, but for 100% fact, I know the intent's there. Everyone in the locker room and the coaches.
All right, how tough is it on these group of players when they are so much under the scrutiny right now, Greg?
Yeah, unfortunately in the NFL, intent isn't good enough. Thought he was swimming and he drowned. So when you come down to it, listen, you got to get in there, you've got to play, and you've got to learn fast. The offensive line is no exception. As a player comes up to take over for a player that's hurt, you have to play. I don't care if you got to cheat to play, but you better play better than they played before.
All right, well, now mathematically out of the playoffs, the Jets are getting close. How does Robert Saleh hold this group together?
I think the same way any good coach would. You're not out of the playoffs. We have mathematical ability to win. If you won every game, you're going to make the playoffs. And that's the mantra I would portray out there. You play hard, you play fast, you play smart. Let the cards fall where they may. The bounce of the ball may hurt us, but we're never going to give up, and we're always going to try to win.
All right, besides getting Rodgers back, what is the biggest need for the Jets heading into the next season?
I think 3 things: offensive line, and offensive line.
I would agree with that. Greg, we'll get your prediction